So now we get into our segment, Grade the Trade. The WNBA and the NBA has been having a lot going on as far as in player movement, free agency, and trade deadline. Now, please hit that like, subscribe button. As always, that way you can tune into what we're putting down. You smell me? So let's get into Grade the Trade and put in the comments, of course, what you think the trade is graded. First up, we got the Bulls, the Spurs, and the Kings in the three-team trade. Nah. For the current moment, Britt, how would you grade this trade for the Spurs?
I think they got an A because you got Wimby, you got Harrison Barnes, you got Stephon Castle, you got Chris Paul, and now you got somebody that can score. De'Aaron Fox. I just feel like it's good. They have a young team, but they also have some veteran presence on there, so it's a really good mix. Now I don't think they gonna make it, to the finals. However, they have a good chance, especially if these same people stay on the team next year. Oh, they're making waves. I think this is good. I really like the Spurs, and just adding another piece that could get more points. I'm with it. I
Me,
give it an
me
A.
personally, I give a trade a B plus for the Spurs,
Mm-hmm.
only because I feel like something is left to be desired. Y'all not done. Y'all are not done. That trade happened on a Sunday. The trade deadline is on a Thursday. Y'all got a little window to make something else shake because y'all end up getting De'Aaron Fox and McLaughlin, another role player. Not on a team that's already filled with role players from Keldon Johnson, Sokan, Devin Vassell, Stephen Castle, Harrison Barnes. The list goes on and on. You got rid of two with Trey Jones and Zach Collins, but I feel like it's more to be desired. You might have one more move in you, and if you don't, I still give it a B plus. Now it does feel what you need and everything as far as in a score or whatever. But what do you see to infinity and beyond, as Buzz Lightyear say? What do you see as that? Because De'Aaron Fox already expressed to the Kings, and he's still on that same contract. He expressed to the Kings, I do not want to be with y'all past 2026. So, Spurs, what can y'all show him and show him your best routine in that amount of time? Because just as he told the Kings, what make y'all any different? I vote. And in the subdivision that just got AD, Wimby, you look a little. I ain't saying you look suspect, but Wimby, it just got a little harder for you. AD's over here now. You the unicorn, but this guy was one of the first unicorns of this generation. It's a little hard for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
For the Kings, mm, honestly, I get the Kings a B. The Kings plotted for the future.
Yeah, I knew some things were gonna get switched around just because there was just something very weird going on with the coach firing and then the two players having issues, De'Aaron Fox being one of them. So I just knew something was about to shake the shake the organization. But with Zach Lavine, he was a great player of Chicago Bulls. I just don't know, is he gonna take the sideline? Like, is he not gonna be that guy? Is he just gonna be like a role player? Like, is he gonna still have a name for himself? I don't want him to fall back in the shadows.
I mean, well, the game is centered now that De'Aaron Fox is gone. The game is centered around Sabonis. So I look at it from a Jokic approach because once the game got centered around Jokic, now you're seeing the little pieces that could revolve around it. It's just can he get in where he fit in, and his spot is kind of crowded, like you say, with Keegan Murray, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Huerter's going. That's a good thing. Malik Monk is probably going to be the starting point. Or maybe Keon Ellis. It's a lot that's is in there. His position, like he got positional versatility, but at the same time, that team has positional versatility. So it'll be interesting how they see them fit, especially as they're trying to come up. Because if you look at the standings have the Kings position right now at the ninth spot. Well, not ninth spot, but they're not sitting. Hold on, let me see this right here real quick. Hold on. If you look at the Kings, they're positioned at yeah, that ninth spot. that ninth, 10th spot. So it'll be interesting to see how they play the rotation moving forward. So I see why they went and got vets like Zach Lavine and build on the future. I really like the fact they build on the future, but the more interesting thing is the Bulls. I don't know how to grade their trade. I'm gonna give them a B just because of the position depth you got with Trey Jones, Zach Collins, and Kevin Huerter, and you got a 2025 first round pick. That's
You
you
need
know
that.
you
You need
needed
that,
that. You
Bulls.
needed that. You needed that just off of no matter if it's high or low, just add more talent. You needed that. But Kevin Herter, not saying he can fill the Levine role, but Kevin Herter can provide you decent D and decent O. Not to mention they already got Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White. They already got a few players that can spot something. He just can come in and add. And if you look at the standings, they are, let's see here. They are, if you're looking at the Eastern Conference, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're the 10th seed right now, and that's where you want to be for playing. So they ain't devoid. They didn't, now you got Trey Jones. You done build up off your guard depth. You got Trey Jones, you got Josh Giddey, you got Kobe White, now Kevin Herter. You got really good guard depth. And Zach Collins kind of add on to that big depth. Now your in between position, your tweener position, like the forward is a little shaky, but you'll figure it out.
Hmm.
You just, hey, you live to fight another day. Who knows? Maybe y'all not done at this deadline.
Yeah, I don't know. They're definitely trying to. They need to get back to the legacy of the Chicago Bulls. You know what I mean? You think of Chicago Bulls, you think about Jordan. There's a good dynasty. They need to get
That's
back
the
to.
only thing you think of though. Sometimes some things be one in a million, as Aaliyah say. Some things be one in a million. Jordan was that. It ain't like the Boston Celtics when you can say this, that, and the third when you look down the lineage. Same thing for the Lakers. It's not like you're looking at this, that, and the third, looking down the lineage. You only had one good era, and that was the Jordan era. Derrick Rose and them, they did okay, but when you talking about Bulls, you talking about Jordan.
Hmm.